Well, I read a book by a man named Sinclair about a place called Packentown, if you'd ever dare, where the blood runs deep in a Chicago drain and a man is just a cog in a corporate chain. I closed that book and I walked outside to find that the jungle is alive and wide. From the stockyard gates to the grocery store, it's the same old story of the rich versus the poor. They call them Big Four in the papers, the poor. They call them Big Four in the papers today. But George's Rude Gus would recognize and weigh. It's the George's Rude Gus would recognize them anyway. It's the Great Beef Trust with a brand new name, playing the same old killing floor game. Oh, it's the jungle again, it's a century of greed, taking the fruit while they poison the seed. From the vats of Chicago to the 26th line, the bosses are fat while the working man pines. Now Upton wrote about the potted ham, made of scraps in a corporate sham. Today they use a computer called AgriStat to hide the collusion and the billionaire rats. They're rigging the numbers while the cattle go thin. They're rigging the numbers while the cattle go thin. Making sure the numbers while the cattle go thin. Making sure the house is the only one to win. He wrote about the men who fell in the lard and were rendered into soap. Life was bitter and hard. Now they don't fall in vats, they just fall in the debt, while the CEO's place is $1 billion bet. They're rendering the rancher and the family too, till there's nothing left but the bone in the shoe. In the book, the children had to work in the cold, trading their lives before they ever grew old. And here in the news of the current year, we find the Big Four using kids to sharpen the gear. Now the smell is the same, but it's hidden in the ink of a secret report that makes the whole market stink. Of a secret report that makes the whole market stink. Price fixing beef while the supply is low. JBS and Tyson, Kergel and the rest, putting the American stomach to test. Blanche and Rollins are the middle of the night, while the DOJ brings the corruption to light. They say the air in the jungle smelled like a grave, digging through the dirt of the corporate cow. 3 million documents, a mountain of sin, trying to see where the jungle ends and law begins. They settle for the wages they stole from the hand of the hardest working people in this whole wide land. 200 million beef trusts feathered and blessed, while they kept the beef's ghost walking down the line saying, I told you so in 1909, May the 18th, to see if the law can take back the land from the four-headed giant that he's destined to fall. Whistleblowers waiting with a story to tell. So if you're standing in line with a carton of prayer, the jungle ain't gonna just change its clothes. It's still the same stink and a different nose, but we'll sharpen the truth like a butcher's knife and fight for the soul of the American life. Oh, it's the jungle again, it's a century of greed, taking the fruit while they poison the seed. From the vats of Chicago to the 26th line, the bosses report us on the 18th. Don't forget your copy of the book.